Shout out to everybody for tuning in, man. Come on, man. I'm calling this summer the summer of 2025. I'm calling it hashtag hot horror summer. We got so many horror games that got announced and so much more. First off, Resident Evil 9, aka Resident Evil Requiem. We're going back to Raccoon City, man. I said this in an earlier video, probably a few months ago, that I was like, I would love for them to return. I didn't know they was gonna go back like this. We talking about the ruins of nuked Raccoon. We got one confirmed character, Grace Ashcroft, related to Alyssa Ashcroft from Outbreak. My personal guess, I think it's gonna be more than 2 protagonists in this game. I think they're gonna keep dropping trailers and keep showing potential protagonists, and we just gonna go from there, man. I don't even want to say nothing else. I'm hyped. Let's move on to what's next, man. We got Silent Hill F. Little girls going back, dealing with their traumas. Silent Hill always been like one of the most beautiful games of its time whenever it came out, whether it was innovating the limitations on the PS1 with the fog, or when you go back to the room and you got big ass faces looking at you from the walls and stuff like that, to all the characters and like all of the enemies in the game being twisted portrayals of a traumatized mind. It looks good, it looks beautiful. The better the graphics get in horror games, the more horrific they get. How ironic is that? Let's go next. It's not even a horror game, but Metal Gear Delta had another gameplay trailer, and the biggest part of that for me as a fan, I already know about Metal Gear Delta, I already know it's building on the foundation of a solid game already, but the return of MGO. One of my favorite online multiplayer games ever was MGO 2. It came with MGS4, Guns of the Patriots. MGO is set to return. I seen a Geico pop out of something and get snatched up like it was a capture game mode. I seen something that looked like an advanced form of Octo Camo. It looked more like holographic camo. Hey man, I'm ready. I don't know if it looked like it was Team Sneak. If I'm to believe it's anything like the iteration that I like, MGO 3 was but MGO 2, yes. Next, the Switch 2, man. The Switch 2 came out. I love the Switch. I never played the Switch personally that much because I'm always moving around. I don't have time to sit and play handhelds like I used to as a kid. I had a Game Boy Advance, the Washateria. It was my best friend when we used to go wash clothes at the public wash. When I was a kid, anytime I was waiting somewhere with my parents, that Game Boy was a lifesaver. I have bought 2 Switches for my loved ones. I know I would love it if I was back at that age where I wasn't driving around all the time, or if I was like a passenger most of the time. I move around a lot, but if I ever get into a place where I'm like taking flights and stuff all the time, I'll definitely cop me a Switch 2. Mario Kart World looks beautiful. I like how the mechanics add to the playability of the game. I love it when the playability adds up to possibilities. It's less scripted and more like insane moments happening back to back, unpredictable moments. Yeah, man. Up next, got Dying Light the Beast. Kyle Crane is back. People been clamoring, wondering where he was at during Dying Light 2. It's been a mystery. It's always been hints and teases. Boom, officially got him back. They returning full of mechanics. It's less stripped down. It seems like they're adding everything up, bringing guns and all that stuff back, and even more stuff that's built on the foundation of Dying Light 2. I like the foundation of Dying Light 2. My only beef with the game Dying Light 2 is the ending. The ending was so lackluster and anticlimactic in the core game of Dying Light 2. Hopefully this game adds more to that and ends on a better note. Next, we have Ill. I seen a game called Ill. It is ILL. It is a game that's going to be a first-person shooter. It looks they're going for the realistic approach. I don't know if it's gonna be scientific or supernatural. I seen a gif where a dude was kicking a demonic baby and using it as a weapon against other things that were coming at him. It looks nice. I know I got people out there that got beef with first person horror games. Shout out to y'all, but this one looked good to me, man. I'm for it. Yeah, man, all of this is done off of the vibes of what I was seeing on my timeline as I was scrolling through my phone. I've been gone for the last few days. I wanted to record my voice, then put the trailers on, and then make the video and do it while I was gone, but I decided to make it back to my office and record this stuff for y'all. This is like not research. This is going off of the vibes of the announcements and the releases, man. I feel like I'm a reflection of the like the audience of gamers in a way. Like well, my perspective and everything, but I feel like I got a good grip on this. Let's go, man. Next, The Witcher 4. They showed a tech demo of it, not gameplay, but a tech demo showing the demonstrations of new engines and stuff. It was more so for the developers that's going to be using the Unreal Engine to be helping them out, to use it to assist them to make presentations, to make quality games. But it still looked beautiful nonetheless. We got Siri walking around town. We got independent characters interacting with each other. It was beautiful to see that when they moved the camera around, it looked like other people were their own protagonists in whatever they were doing in their life at the time, whether it was talking at the bar, people getting kicked out of places, people having random interactions and dancing around town. It was a beautiful thing to see, man. I can't wait to play The Witcher 4. I need to play Cyberpunk's DLC. IO's Interactive, the dudes who made, well, from the team that brought us Hitman, World of Assassination, they're coming through with another 007 game. It is a young James Bond. The funny thing is, I remember playing James Bond Jr. for the Super Nintendo a long time ago. I don't know if this game is like picking up where that left off, or it's just going for a whole new reintroduction of Bond in the gaming, like a whole new Bond gaming series as a whole. I don't know if they're going for the franchise approach or if they're just going for a nice standalone solid title. I don't know. It sounds nice. It seems like they're gonna be having cinematic scenes. It's gonna be cinematic events happening. It's gonna be vehicles. It's gonna be all types of stuff that I've never seen them do with Hitman, unless we're talking about Absolution that went for the like heavy story approach. But yeah, man, I would love to see how they treat this with the gadgets and such. Like all the utilization and stuff that they use in those Hitman games is nice. The amount of approaches that you can approach missions in those Hitman games, that seems like it's gonna translate well into a Bond game. Hype again. I'm hype again. Let's go, let's go. Last but not least is Pragmata. This is Capcom coming through with look like something else is gonna have some unique mechanics. We talking about sci-fi action, so it's looking like it's gonna be leaning toward that Vanquish side of things. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what's happening. That's gonna be it for this video. A whole bunch of announcements, a whole bunch of different events. I see a lot of people putting stuff on the timeline talking about this event was so underwhelming, this is bad compared to E3. I'm putting all this together as a whole. When it comes to me personally, I'm consuming all this as a whole. I didn't look at any single event in one sitting. I don't really have time to do that, but I was able to see stuff come down my timeline because my algorithm is looking for fight. Let's go, man. A lot of those games got us vanquishing monsters, demons, evil robots. Let's go, man. Hashtag Hot Horror Summer is here. Shout out to all the developers. It looked like we're coming with a lot of heart. I didn't see nobody pointing out microtransactions and such. I didn't see nobody pointing out trying to make the best service game ever. Shout out to Silent Hill for fucking up with that back a couple of years ago. But yeah, man, let's go. Let's keep coming with these games that got heart. Let's keep these games looking beautiful in their own way. You ain't even gotta be the most realistic. Just keep it beautiful, keep it playable. I like the way how we blended in remakes with new things. I like how we like putting that together. Shout out to Resident Evil putting together remake formulas and going forward in some type of way, giving us old school gamers something to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's keep that going. Hot Horror Summer is here. The grind continues. I'm gonna catch y'all on another video. Y'all be safe. TGC, the grind continues. Let's go.